Last episode, we made an incredible comeback versus Borussia Mönchengladbach in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. And in this episode, let's see who we face in the semis. As we have got Arsenal, Marseille, or Real Sociedad. Either of these teams waiting for us, and it is gonna be Real Sociedad. Not a tough job, but let's see, can we make it to the final whenever we face them. Besides that, the Premier League title race is getting heated as we are top of the table, but by a very narrow margin, I would say, because 1 point is the difference between us and Liverpool. So it's gonna be one hell of a title race. And in today's episode, we have got big games versus Spurs, City, and Chelsea. So yeah, three big games. And welcome back, guys, to the 10th episode of the Leicester City career mode, and let's get started with this massive episode ahead of us. First game is versus Tottenham Hotspur, a team who are not going to be easy to face, but yeah, we are going with the strongest team possible. We have come with a very strong victory versus Gladbach at the King Power, so we have that confidence within the team. And yeah, let's see, can we grab another victory and get closer to the Premier League trophy. Callum Hudson-Odoi on the run for us here. In the opening 5 minutes itself, feeds to Madison, finds Harvey Barnes, good shot, but a good save by Hugo Lloris as well, and it denied us the lead there. And Son here on the attack for Spurs, puts in a cross, very deep, good save by Schmeichel, and then he countered well afterwards. And this game was, if I'm being very frank, it was a very slow game. Both teams didn't have much chances. This was a chance we had in the first half, which we took full advantage of. A mistake by the Spurs defense, and it is none other than Patson Daka who scores the goal versus Tottenham Hotspur. Obviously, this episode is very important for us in terms of Premier League action, because if we drop points, we'll drop the Premier League title. So a very good goal by Patson Daka. All he had to do was tap in the ball. And yeah, then it was Spurs on the attack in the second half with Vinicius. Bale goes for the shot, good save by Schmeichel, easy save for the Danish keeper, and then it was a corner for them. They found Heung-min Son. I went in for a challenge, which was a very bad challenge, and it was a penalty for Tottenham Hotspur. In the 68th minute, Harvey Barnes was booked for a yellow card, and I was disappointed because I didn't want to take him down. I wanted to get the ball, but unfortunately we could not do that, and they had a penalty. It was Heung-min Son versus Kasper Schmeichel. Let's see, can our keeper save us in this crucial moment? Well, he can. A superb save by our captain himself, denies Spurs the equalizer, but that really didn't help us, as here it was Spurs on the attack quickly after that good interception by Wesley Fofana. A very bad clearance, and on the half volley, it was Vinicius, Carlos Vinicius. I don't know what to say, because the way we play from the back is not good at times, and it has costed us this time, as Spurs have got the equalizer. It is Vinicius, 20 goals this season. He's been in fine form for them. And then in the 83rd minute, they were trying to get themselves a winner with Gareth Bale on the attack with his pace. Let's see what he does. Puts in a cross, good interception by Kakula Soyuncu, and we get the ball away, trying to feed an attack for us. Let's see, can we do that exactly? No, we cannot. Intercepted by Sergio Regular. But with that, this game has ended in a draw. Obviously this will massively hinder our chances of not winning the Premier League, but let's see what can we do. We have to move and start winning games versus City and Chelsea. After the disappointing result versus Tottenham Hotspur, next up it is Manchester City. Last time we met them was at the Etihad, and I'm sure we lost 3-1 or 2-1, I'm not so sure, but I think so we didn't win versus them. So it's going to be a tough match versus City. They've got the likes of Jack Grealish, Sergio Aguero, Riyad Mahrez up top, so it's going to be a threatening match for us, because we cannot afford to drop points now, because if we drop points now and Liverpool do win their matches, they can take the first spot. So we cannot let that happen, and we have to take the 3 points here versus City. Ricardo Pereira holding his man, gets the ball away to Patson Daka on the run, He skips past his man. Can he score? The opener here versus City. Goes for the shot. A fabulous save by Edison there. And I mean, obviously it's going to be a grind for us to score a goal past that goalkeeper because he's superb. Grealish getting the cross in. Brozovic goes to the shot. Good save by Kasper Schmeichel, and thankfully we get the ball away. And once more Brozovic on the attack. Bernardo Silva, bad foul by Wesley Fofana, and it was a yellow card for him. Obviously with that free kick they could not do much, but after that it was Riyad Mahrez on the attack. I went in for the sliding tackle and he was booked for his second yellow and a red card in this important match for Wesley Fofana can basically damage our hopes of winning the Premier League title. A very bad challenge by me. And yeah, I mean, that penalty taken by Sergio Aguero goes for the shot, and we were so close of saving one more penalty in this episode, but this time we could not save it as the Argentinian gives Manchester City the lead and celebrates in front of the camera at the King Power Stadium. I think so. Schmeichel did try there, and after that it was all Manchester City on the attack. Aguero once more goes for Bernardo Silva, and that defender not being there, it has cost us as we have conceded a second goal before half time. And I mean, things can get ugly for us if we don't get a goal back and try to get at least 2 goals so that we can secure 1 point from at least this game. And we were trying to do exactly that, as indeed he found Callum Hudson-Odoi. Can he score a goal or feed it to Patson Daka? Fake shot, let's see what he does. Goes for the finish shot. A wonderful save by Edison. And I mean, I told you guys it's going to be a tough task for us to score past him, and we were trying to do that exactly with Tielemans finding Patson Daka. Once more fake shot, goes for the finish, and again it is just about the bar. And I just don't know what to say. Anguissa found Hudson-Odoi after that on the attack. Patson Daka scored this time. We got ourselves a goal back into this game, and there's a slight hope that we can get a point from this game. A good finish by Patson Daka there, and obviously it was straight to Edison, but this time he could not save it, which was very good for us. Pep Guardiola not happy with his team, and he'll further be not happy as we were trying to get ourselves a second goal. Anguissa with the perfect pass in this match, and Patson Daka to make it 2-2. It is our young striker, the number 9 himself, who gets the second goal. With 10 men, we have made an incredible comeback versus Manchester City. A 17th goal for him in the Premier League, and we were about to concede, but we thankfully got the ball away, and this was a very good long ball. Patson Daka did hold his man, and don't tell me he's scoring a third goal on the run. Can he get himself an hat-trick and all 3 points in this game? No, he cannot. A good save by Edison, and that's heartbreaking for us as City trying themselves to get a goal back into this game. Third goal, oh my days, they found Jack Grealish. Good save by Schmeichel, but on the rebound it is Bernardo Silva. After trying this hard, we have bottled it. Simple way to put it, we have bottled this game. A very, very bad performance in the end, and it is Manchester City who end up taking 3 points with that game over. And yeah, we drop points. It's a simple way to put it, and it can not help us to win the league title. I still cannot believe that we have bottled it at the very end. We had a chance to score the third goal with Patson Daka. We didn't do it, and we ended up conceding a goal, and that may cost us, as Liverpool are now 1 point ahead. I think so they drop points because when we do versus Spurs, I think they did lose versus someone, because otherwise they could have been two more points ahead of us. But anyways, I'm gutted, but next match is not gonna be easy. As I told, this episode is not gonna be a simple episode because we have got games versus City, Spurs, and we have dropped points versus all of those teams. And Chelsea's up next at Stamford Bridge, a tough team. But if we don't win this, we are out of the title race. Simple as that. So yeah, let's get the job done versus Chelsea. We have got massive stamina issues. I mean, we played Spurs and 2 days after that we played City, and same we are going to do with Chelsea as well. So we have no rest days and it's going to be a tough time. But with the first team, Soyuncu starts because obviously Fofana has picked up a red card. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what to expect, but let's get into this game versus Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Patson Daka gets the ball here. Let's see what he does. Finds Tielemans, who is able to find Harvey Barnes, but a good challenge by Reece James, and they get the ball away. And here it is Mason Mount for Chelsea. Finds Hakim Ziyech, back to Reece James. Let's see what he does. Puts in a cross in the box, cleared away by Ricardo Pereira, and calmly given away to Mason Mount. And let's see what he does here. Goes for the cross once more, top, and oh my days, how has Kai Havertz not put that home? Because I expected him to score. But anyways, it's a big let off for us. We also bought some substitution on in the first half itself because we needed some fresh legs. So I bought Curtis Jones, Yannick Vestergaard and Anguissa on for Tielemans, and I think so Kagla Soyuncu, I'm not so sure guys, but anyways, they had couple of good chances here in this game with crosses, but thankfully our defense was quite strong. Anguissa showing his skills, finds Harvey Barnes, back to Anguissa, goes for the shot, but absolute world-class save by Edouard Mendy, the Chelsea goalkeeper. I mean, what a goalkeeper he is, because the way he played versus I'm not sure who it was yesterday, Aston Villa in the Premier League, was superb, and he was showing his skills here as well, as he did not let us score a single goal in this game. But here it was Werner on the attack, back to Mason Mount, feeds Timo Werner with that scoop shot, whatever you want to say that, but it is straight to Kasper Schmeichel there, and we played it from the back, gave it away to Mason Mount. Brilliant. He finds Werner, back to Hakim Ziyech, finds Timo Werner, but what a save by Kasper Schmeichel, redeeming himself from that mistake. And that, I mean, he just gets his hand, and thankfully that does not goal go in, and it was Marcos Alonso, the Spaniard, finding Christian Pulisic, gets a cross in. I mean, they were bombarding the crosses left, right and center, but we defended it so well. We had a chance to score the winner in the 84th minute as Harvey Barnes found Patson Daka. Fake shot, let's see what he does. Can he score? Well, he cannot. It is Mendy who saves Chelsea once more. It was Edison versus Manchester City, and it is Mendy versus Chelsea. With that, a goalless draw, and we have top points versus Chelsea as well. Not even a single win in this episode. It's disappointing, but let's see how the Premier League table looks after all these matches. I mean, this episode was not good for us at all, as we didn't win a single game in the Premier League, and this basically has put us 3 points behind Liverpool if they win their game in hand. So it's not in our hand to win the league now, but still anything can happen. And in the next episode we have both the legs versus Real Sociedad in the Europa League semi-final, so it's going to be an exciting episode. And with that, today's episode comes to an end. Hope you guys did like this video. If you did, make sure you drop a like to the channel on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and I will see you guys for the next episode of the Leicester City Career Mode.